Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here to the RDFL website, to the most popular video segment we have going around in this league. It's Nabby's Car of the Week. The great man is here, Brian McNabb from Melton Toyota. Nab, how are you, mate?
Very well, Sean. Good to see you.
We'll get it out of the way first, mate. Central's reasonable openings start to the season. Knocked over Rockbank in round one. Weren't far away last week against Macedon in round two and Anzac Day.
Yeah, well, where do we go? Rockbank, first of all, 7 wins, 3 with the football, and actually 4 in the netball. Hello, netball girls. Love you.
So it's a clean sweep.
Yep.
Hit the showers, Rockbank.
Yep, so seven games there we won, and, got 7 points, I think it was, but it was a good win going into the wind in the last quarter.
4 points are 4 points, mate.
Knew it was always going to be tough at Macedon. Macedon, obviously, vastly improved side, very well coached. Joffa up there. Number of quality players, obviously Kenning, 9 goals.
I think the Wombat kicked 9 on you, didn't
he? Yeah, he certainly is a good player, there's no ifs or buts, and their quality of football was first class. The good thing from our side, from Centrals, in the seniors, the game was there to be taken away, I thought at one stage. They could have kicked 4 or 5. Our guys fought back, got within 2. It was a good effort. At one stage there, I looked at the back line and we had 5 under-18s playing on our back line, so that speaks just glowing terms for what's happening within the club.
Right.
Second part was that we just felt that we were not underdone in any way, but just we missed a key ruckman and probably one other small to be running around on the day. Rexy, new to
Rexy did well.
Oh, Rexy, hello Rex. Picks up his car tomorrow, Rex.
Good boy.
Oh, great man, Rex. Great.
Is that
man.
his sign on?
Sign on. No, okay. No, we did give him a good deal anyway. Yeah. But no, Rexy kicked 5. Shane, he was extremely good. Murph, players you expect to play well, played real well against the quality guys, and also the under-18s. Junior 1-1, other players as well in the under-18s, even give me grandson a plug, old Kano.
Yep.
They're really having a dip and really enjoying the game. But Macedon were just too good. But full marks to Macedon on the way they handled the day. Meaning Anzac Day was just first class, and their preparations and the way they looked after Centrals for a day was first class. So congratulations to the Macedon Football Club.
Yeah, Terry and the guys down at Macedon have got their head screwed on this year. They're going places on and off field, there's no doubt about that. Netball is going okay again, the round 1 win, but up against a strong Macedon team in round 2, just couldn't quite get the chocolates. No,
unfortunately they couldn't, and obviously Macedon has improved in the netball as well. A bit disappointing, but sometimes they always say a loss can even only improve your quality of play, and hopefully the netball girls, realise that it's going to be a bit tougher this year than previous years. So, hopefully they can see where they're going as well.
Before we start talking cars, mate, we've actually got somebody else that's going to come in and give us a bit of a plug this week, because Melton Toyota have been doing some fantastic things within the community and within our clubs in recent weeks, with footies, with training jumpers and getting out and seeing clubs. So we thought we'd bring in the general manager of the company, your boss, Ray Parsons, come in and have a chat and see what's happening. So you can shove off for a minute. We'll bring Ray in. We'll have a chat to Ray, the general manager, and see just about what Melton Toyota is doing and what you can do for your club with Melton Toyota during May. Back here, it is Nabby's Car of the Week, but as you know, we've got Nabby out of there. We need to speak to one of the real movers and shakers here at Melton Toyota. So we got the boss in, we got the general manager, Ray Parsons. Ray, welcome to Nabby's, it's now Ray's Car of the Week.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's very hard to tip Nabby out. His ego's still in the room, but
it is.
We've battled hard to get rid of him. But I thought we might just pop in today, and Sean, thanks very much for having us.
No dramas, mate.
We've been round to a couple of the clubs, because obviously with Melton Toyota being the naming rights sponsor of the RDNFL, it's always nice to try and get in amongst the other clubs as well. We know Nabby has a bit of an affinity with Centrals, and so it's nice for the other clubs to think that it's not all about Nabby. As
much as Nabby tells you that it's all about Nabby.
Absolutely, yeah. It's Nabby's Melton Toyota,
it is.
As he tells everybody else. But we just thought we'd let you know that we've been going around to a few of the other clubs as well, with some training jumpers and some footies and the like, for the clubs to utilise. It's always nice to give back to the clubs. We know it's at grassroots footy is where it's at, and we certainly like to do our bit where we can, we can't support everybody in a monetary sense, but we can certainly try and help out with some paraphernalia and some Guernseys and the like.
Exactly right. And if you're giving training Guernseys, footies like this that they can use at training and stuff like that, then it's money the clubs don't have to spend down the track. So it works out just as well as if you're giving them cash at the end, because it's money they don't have to spend. How's the reception been when you've been out to the clubs doing that?
Sensational, as we always know, and all the clubs are very good family-oriented clubs and real grassroots stuff, and we love being a part of the football, and we will be for years to come, and especially with the RDNFL, they've been very good to us as well. So we sort of like to give a little bit back. It's not all about us, and it's not us selling cars. It's about us being in the community with all the good people in the Football League.
And we love having you in the community. So does everybody within the RDFL. But let's be honest, bottom line is about selling cars.
Absolutely.
What is going well at the moment? What can you recommend? Obviously, Nabby's going to come and he's going to have his car of the week very shortly. That's going to be an absolute steal, as always, for the RDFL fans. What are you recommending at the moment? What's walking out the door?
Well, firstly, it will be a steal if you buy it off Nabby, because he thinks gross is a dirty word, and he won't allow anyone to make any. But new cars are going extremely well at the minute, with Corolla Ascent Sport at $23,990, Yaris manual hatch 5-door at $15,990, and with cap price servicing, it's something you can purchase a vehicle and not be spending an arm and a leg once you've taken delivery of the car, which is $130 to service a Corolla or a Yaris for the next 5-6 services. So, very, very good. Used cars are very, very good at the moment. I think everybody we must have had a sign out the front. I can't see it, but we've had so much inquiry on used cars at the minute. We did get a scoop purchase of Corollas that we've got out there at the minute, Shawnee. Sedans, automatic, cruise control, rear spoilers, alloy wheels.
Talking my language there.
$16,990 drive away. So if you can't quite get there on a new one at sort of $23,990, we've always got the $16,990 car there, and of course we have finance to approved purchases on the spot finance
through our great friends at the Bank of Melbourne as well.
Absolutely, yes. No, can't forget them, Bank of Melbourne. So they've been very good to us, and one of our partners, which enable us to have a great association with the RDNFL.
2014 plate clearance on at the moment as well. I believe there's some new models and some new shapes of cars coming in very shortly as well.
Yes, we're running out of the 2014 plate stuff, mate, but I'm glad you mentioned it. And there is also new Camry coming at the end of next month, which it's almost May now. I can't believe where the year's going.
Yeah, I know.
But new model Camry, so for all you Camry owners out there that might be thinking of upgrading, new Camry. And of course the worst kept secret in Australia, Sean, is the new Hilux that everybody's been waiting for. It is still the last quarter of this year, the end of the year.
Yep.
But we, believe it or not, mate, we have already taken 2 orders on the car. People have just said, listen, we'll worry about the price, Nabby, when the car comes in.
Yep.
But we want the first couple to come off.
So if people do want this new Hilux, they can pre-order it?
Absolutely.
And they just come and see you or see Nabby or anybody
come
here
and see me. If Nabby's not here, how would you recognise him? But don't answer that. Just come and see me, and we'll make sure that we look after you, of course, as we will, and mention the FNL,
please do.
I should say, and we'll make sure that we give something back. If you're from a particular club, which I wanted to get to first, Shawnee, but thanks for leading me there. If you purchase a vehicle off us in the month of May, mention your football club that you're with, and we will donate $250 back to your club.
That is an absolute bargain. Do not forget that one, and we will run that all throughout May as well, so nobody forgets. Every car you buy, a new car,
new or used,
here at Melton, so that's a bargain. You come in, buy a used car, $250 straight back to your club. Mate, before we get Nabby back in here, truth time, he tells us every week on this show that he's the number one man here. Truth time, how's he going?
No, he's going well. Just ask him, he'll tell you. But in all seriousness, people buy from people they like, and that's why Nabby's the best salesman that's ever worked here. So he's better than me. So they got rid of me out of the sales environment.
Big call.
But no, he's very good. And as I said, people buy from people they like, and he's a lovely bloke. So if you are looking at buying a new or used vehicle, give him an opportunity, and I'm sure he won't let you down. And we won't let you down at Melton Toyota.
That's all we ask for too, the opportunity. If you are looking at a car, obviously it's great, $250 back to the club. Just come in, have a chat to the guys first, give them the chance to make you a pitch. If you find it somewhere else, Sometimes it happens.
Sometimes
Go
it
to
happens.
Melton Toyota first, though, because what you'll find is you'll walk out that door and you'll say, geez, this is a good lot of blokes here, and they can do us a price on a car that we can't beat.
Yeah, absolutely. And just in closing, Sean, if I may take the stage,
You may.
Melton Toyota were voted #1 guest experience dealer in metropolitan Australia for 2014.
Not just Metropolitan Melbourne, just the whole deal. Everywhere.
The whole deal, the whole country, voted by Toyota customers around the country. Melton Toyota, the #1 guest experience dealer in Metro Australia. So come down and find out why, and we'll certainly look after you.
Why would you go anywhere else?
Absolutely.
Absolutely great to have you here, Ray. We'll get Nabby back in, mate, to have a look at Nabby's car of the week for this week and see what we can do to get our fantastic RDFL fans into a new car here from Melton Toyota, mate. Thanks for joining us once again.
Fantastic. Good on you, mate.
Ray Parsons, General Manager at Melton Toyota and one of the absolute good guys of the game, even though he's a Collingwood supporter. We let that slide. It's time to bring Ray out, time to bring Nabby back in and have a look at what we've got in store for Nabby's car of the week this week.
Bye for now.
We've got him back in now. It is Nabby's car of the week. Despite what Ray just told you, it is Nabby's car of the week. Let's be honest. As he said, the #1 salesman in Melton Toyota history back in the room, mate. I had to ask that question because you always tell me you're #1. Everyone sees you #1. I had to ask from the boss and he said, best salesman ever.
Oh, well,
Got to take that.
I appreciate the comments, but, we're just a genuine guy trying to make some genuine money out of, what we do, and what we do, we're in the people business. Meaning RDFL, they're a people business as well.
Yep.
And as we, do know now, Ray's doing some incredible individual offers to clubs. I think it's a great thing. It's very simple. Come and buy a car off Melton Toyota, and what was the
250. Yep. During the month of May, come in, buy new or used, as he said.
Yep.
$250 back to the club when you say you're from the RDFL and when you say what club you're from. Make sure you do that because otherwise they're not going to be able to track who to give the money to. But that comes straight out of Nabby's commission, so make sure you jump in and do that.
$250 per week, so I think even buying a car might be a better way of me living.
Better rule. You might have to come in and buy a car, and that way Centrals gets your money, and then they pay you the squillions that they do as football manager, and it all just comes in a vicious circle.
No, it's back onto Centrals, of course, but we're looking forward to Riddell this weekend. It's going to be a tough one.
Yep.
Scobes coaches extremely well. Actually, the coaching panel, when you look through the clubs at the moment, it's extremely
first rate.
It's first rate, and even the quality of players now coming to the RDFL, like I mentioned earlier, Kenning and guys like that. I think it's just great for the league itself. It's not the old Riddell District, it's the new Riddell District coming through, and all clubs are having a red hot go. Even down the bottom end there, where Rockbank, and they're well coached as well, and recruiting quite well. So it's good for the league. And as from our point of view, Melton Toyota, we're giving something back. Obviously, the footballs are getting put out there, the boots, the tops, all those sorts of things.
Absolutely,
and it's about exposure. So we don't hide the fact, but we're here to support the clubs that support us.
Now, you're on a roll at the moment. As soon as I walked in today, you've said, sorry, mate, I was holed up. I just sold a new one. So another new one, another tick on your box for the new cars. But you've got one for the RDFL fans out there. You've got Nabby's Car of the Week.
Yes.
That's what this segment's called. So tell us the special offer you've got this week for RDFL fans.
Well, Ray gives the money away because he's the money man, and I give the cars away, they say. But, we're giving this car away anyway. First in, first best. Let's keep life very simple, Shawnee.
Yep.
And in simple, 2012, lovely Corolla, sedan, automatic, done 30,000 Ks.
So nothing.
It's just, near brand new as a word. It's only 2-3 years old.
Yep.
Ks are excellent, nice, dressed up with a nice set of alloys, spoiler. It's a certified car. What certified means that Toyota support the actual servicing as being first class, supported that it has a full set of keys, and thirdly that it's done a 90-point check, and then just to add a bit of gravy on the top, we'll give it 12 months roadside assist as well.
Nice.
And also it's a universal colour being white, which, very easy to keep clean on them dusty roads up at Romsey and Riddell and those sorts of places. So, first in, best dressed, $16.99 drive away.
How much?
$16.99 drive away. And
Hang on, are you giving that away?
Well, like I said, Ray's the money man. He's giving all my money away, but it's going to a good cause, hopefully Centrals. But in turn, like I said, first in, best dressed. There's one on offer there, and I'm sure if there's someone else wanted to buy one, we'd always find another one as well for for him.
That's what you do for the RDFL community, mate. That is an absolute steal. You've seen the car on the screen at the moment. It is an absolute ripper. There's no doubt about that. 16.9, drive in, drive away. That's all you have to pay, 16.9. Give it over. If you need the finance, you can do that here as well. Our friends at the Bank of Melbourne and Melton Toyota will help you out on that. So really, there's no excuse.
Yeah, well, Bank of Melbourne, just speaking on them, they've came on board with Centrals and obviously long time supporter of Melton Toyota here as well, and now with the RDFL. So, look, it's a common interest, and I know people are loyal. We're loyal to the program, so certainly come through from that point of view. Make a coffee, have a beer, have a cup of tea, whatever you feel comfortable. Come and talk about Rexy, because Rexy will be here to talk about himself.
As he does?
As he does, yeah. I think he's worse than me, actually, Rexy.
I don't know about that.
No, he's a good man, Rexy. And a lot of good things happen in this dealership. So anyone's more than welcome at any particular day to come through, except for Sundays and late Saturdays, because we do sneak up and watch the great Centrals play the game.
Well, we need to obviously go, because without a word of hyperbole, there are people knocking on the door at the moment wanting your services to buy cars, mate. So we better let you go. Thank you for your time this week. Thanks to Ray as well, doing a fantastic job getting the Melton Toyota brand out there, as well as giving some fantastic offers back to clubs as well. So thanks for coming on board, mate. We'll see you again in a couple of weeks.
Thanks, Sean.
Thanks, buddy.